There's more to starting up a business than just filing paperwork with the government. The simple guidance to starting a cryptocurrency business has been put together by us. These steps will guarantee that your new business is well planned, legally compliant, and properly registered. So today in this video, we'll go over the 10 steps by which you can start your crypto trading business. Make sure to stay tuned until the end. Now let's get started. Step 1. Plan your business. Entrepreneurial success requires a well-thought-out strategy. It'll assist you in mapping out the details of your company and uncovering some unknowns. A cryptocurrency business has very low operating costs. Running the computer programs that cryptocurrencies depend on consumes a lot of energy, but miners pay for it. Miners are rewarded in cryptocurrency, which is developed into the equations that the business is built on. Businesses can target a specific group of people by focusing on a community. A targeted community could be almost any group that's defined and uses peer-to-peer currency. Step 2. Form a legal entity. The sole proprietorship, partnership, limited liability company or LLC, and corporation are the most popular business structures. If your Bitcoin firm is sued, forming a legal corporate entity such as an LLC or corporation safeguards you from being held personally accountable. For a nominal amount, you can form an LLC yourself and pay only the minimal state LLC fees, or you can employ one of the best LLC services. Step 3. Register for taxes. Before you start doing business, you'll need to register for a number of state and federal taxes. Depending on which corporate form you choose, you may have different taxation options for your company. Some LLCs, for example, may profit from being taxed as an S corporation or S corp. Moreover, before you start any project, you should receive a cost estimate. To build and operate a Bitcoin exchange, a minimum of $135,000 will be required. Technology, hosting, some initial legal staff, government registrations, and initial marketing are all included. While not all assets must be raised right away, it's vital that the company has enough resources to expand. One of the most common pitfalls companies make is neglecting to plan for the future, which results in small early financing that may satisfy development costs but leaves the company alone without critical operations money it needs until it becomes profitable. Startups frequently make the mistake of licensing from shady cryptocurrency exchange providers who charge recurring fees and fail to emphasize the legal obligations and costs of setting up and running an exchange. Step 4. Open a business bank account and credit card. Personal asset protection requires the use of distinct business banking and credit accounts. Your financial wealth, your house, vehicle, and other valuables are at risk when your personal and corporate accounts are intermingled. This is known as piercing your company veil in business law. Learning how to build corporate credit can also help you secure credit cards and other financing in your company's name rather than your own, lower interest rates, and increase credit lines. Step 5. Set up business accounting. Understanding your business's financial performance requires keeping track of your numerous expenses and sources of money. Maintaining precise and complete records also makes annual tax filing much easier. Then, what you're going to do next is be cautious. All payment processors are not created equal. Fee structures, for example, will differ greatly amongst businesses. In order to compete with other exchanges, you'll need to have the minimal transaction rate. Additionally, some processors include hidden costs in their contracts, so read the deal carefully before signing. Settlement time and adherence with PCI DSS, a framework of best practices for ensuring cybersecurity, are two more distinctions amongst processors. Note that while federal law does not demand compliance in the United States, numerous state laws do. To protect your new business from cyber dangers, make sure your payment processor is PCI compliant. This is another example of how crucial it is to comprehend the complexities of business regulation. Step 6. Obtain necessary permits and licenses. Before you put your plan into action, you need to seek legal advice to clarify the regulatory requirements of your new business. All jurisdictions in which the organization seeks to operate will require proper licensing. In many places, cryptocurrency exchanges operate with little oversight because government and regulation have yet to catch up with technology, whereas in others, such as the United States, Bitcoin operators must be licensed, money transmitter enterprises, and must adhere to SEC and CFTC rules and regulations, amongst others. Legal representation is essential. Because they operate under the currency exchange umbrella, most exchanges are required to follow Know Your Customer or KYC laws, which have become increasingly common in the fight against money laundering. Failure to get required permissions and licenses can result in significant fines or possibly the closure of your firm. To run a Bitcoin business, you may require certain state licenses. To learn more about local licenses and permits, go to consult the clerk's office in your town, city, or county. Use one of the regional organizations listed in U.S. Small Business for assistance, a database of local business resources maintained by associations. Step 7. Get business insurance. Insurance, like licenses and permits, is required for your companies to thrive safely and legally. In the case of a covered loss, business insurance can protect your company's financial well-being. There are several insurance policies designed for various sorts of organizations with various risks. If you're not sure what kinds of dangers your company might face, start with general liability insurance. This is the most frequent type of coverage required by small businesses, so it's a good place to start. Workers' compensation insurance is another important insurance product that many businesses require. If your company has employees, it's likely that your state might mandate you to require workers' compensation insurance. Step 8. Define your brand. Your company's brand is both what it stands for and how the public perceives it. A strong brand will set your company out from the competition. It's time to contact the crypto news publications like CoinDesk after your exchange has started. To avoid having to scramble for extra funds after your initial raise, it's critical to properly design your marketing activities as well as their expenditures. Many exchanges don't have a marketing budget and instead rely on free social media promotion until they achieve a minimum threshold of traders. You've created your own trade. You've made a deal with a payment processing company. Likewise, you've also gone to great lengths to verify that your exchange complies with all applicable rules and regulations. You've assured that your business is safe from cyber attacks. Now is the moment to debut your exchange and put it through its paces in beta. Step 9. Create your business website. The next step after establishing your brand and designing your logo is to establish a website for your company. While developing a website is a necessary step, some people may believe it's out of their grasp since they lack website building skills. While this may have been a valid concern in 2015, web technology has advanced significantly in recent years, making life for small business owners much easier. Then, liquidity is the foundation of any effective exchange. Potential clients will be skeptical of your new enterprise if you don't have an order book or trading activity. We can connect your exchange to a network of current exchanges, improving its liquidity. To avoid these challenges and avoid the need to imitate activity using fake accounts within the new exchange. Remember that the broader the network of exchanges, less the liquidity your new exchange would face. Step 10. Set up your business phone system. Getting a business phone is one of the most effective strategies to keep your personal and professional lives distinct and private. That isn't the only advantage. It also aids in the automation of your organization, provides respectability to your company, and makes it a lot easier for potential consumers to locate and contact you. Entrepreneurs that wish to set up a business phone network can choose from a variety of options, while providing excellent customer service is the final step in creating a successful cryptocurrency exchange. Your aptitude to excel in this area will decide your long-term success. Those who deal with customers must be attentive and respond or resolve customer queries and technical problems satisfactorily. Customers should be contacted as soon as possible, so consider using a ticketing system like Zendesk and staffing it with experienced and helpful individuals who are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week because cryptocurrencies never stop trading. And that's all for today. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more such exciting content.